Ever found yourself delaying tasks until the last minute and then panic about it? It's a common issue we're addressing today. Procrastination. It's that sneaky little habit that creeps up on us, making us push tasks into the future, even when we have the time to do them now. Procrastination is more than just an annoying habit. It's a productivity killer and a dream thief. It's like a shadow that follows us around, causing stress, leading to poor performance, and even undermining our self-esteem. The work that we could have done well in advance becomes a last-minute rush, leaving us feeling overwhelmed and underprepared. It's a cycle that keeps repeating, affecting our personal and professional lives. But what if we could break this cycle? What if we could take charge and stop delaying? Now imagine how your life would change if you could overcome this habit. First, we need to understand why we procrastinate. At its core, procrastination is a struggle with self-control. We often put off tasks, not because we're lazy or disorganized, but because we're struggling with complex emotions and negative mindsets. Let's delve into some of the main culprits behind procrastination. Fear of failure is a big one. It's a common human experience to fear the unknown, to fear taking risks, and above all, to fear failing. When we're afraid of failing, we might delay or avoid tasks to protect ourselves from the potential disappointment or criticism. Then there's perfectionism. Perfectionists often procrastinate because they fear not being able to complete a task perfectly. They set such high standards for themselves that the thought of not meeting these standards can be paralyzing, leading to inaction. Lack of motivation can also lead to procrastination. Sometimes the task at hand may not be inherently interesting or rewarding. It's easy to delay tasks that don't bring immediate gratification or that seem too distant from our personal goals and interests. Lastly, feeling overwhelmed can trigger procrastination. When a task seems too big or too complex, it's natural to feel intimidated. Instead of breaking it down into manageable parts, we might choose to avoid it altogether, promising ourselves we'll tackle it when we're more prepared or when we have more time. Understanding these causes of procrastination can help us empathize with ourselves. It's not about being lazy or unproductive. It's about recognizing the emotions and thought patterns that lead us to delay tasks. Remember, it's okay to feel fear, to strive for perfection, to lack motivation at times, or to feel overwhelmed. These are human experiences. What's important is to acknowledge these feelings instead of letting them control our actions. Identifying your personal reasons for procrastination is crucial for developing effective strategies to combat it. So take a moment to reflect. What are your main reasons for procrastinating? Once you've identified them, you're already on the path to overcoming procrastination. Now that we understand why we procrastinate, let's explore how to overcome it. Procrastination is a mountain, but not an insurmountable one. To scale it, we must start by breaking it down into manageable hills. This is our first strategy, breaking tasks into smaller parts. Let's say you have a report to write. Instead of viewing it as a monolith, dissect it into smaller tasks. Research, outline, draft, and revise. Each step becomes less daunting, more doable. Before you know it, you've scaled the mountain. Next, consider using a planner or a to-do list. It's like a map guiding you through the terrain of your tasks. You know exactly where you need to go and what you need to do to get there. Planners and to-do lists provide structure and accountability. They keep you on track, ensuring that you don't stray off course. Think of it as your compass in the wilderness of work. Thirdly, set realistic goals. It's easy to be swept away by the grandeur of our aspirations. But remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your project. Set goals that are achievable and time-bound. It's better to accomplish small tasks consistently than to burn out trying to achieve an enormous goal all at once. Now, once you've conquered a task, reward yourself. This isn't about indulging in excess, but acknowledging your hard work. Celebrate your small victories. Take a break, have a snack, or enjoy a brief moment of relaxation. Rewards provide motivation and make the journey towards completion enjoyable. It's like reaching a scenic overlook on your mountain climb, taking a moment to enjoy the view before pressing on. Lastly, use positive affirmations. Our thoughts shape our reality. If we constantly tell ourselves that we can't do something, we probably won't. But if we affirm our ability to conquer tasks, we set ourselves up for success. Say to yourself, I can finish this task. I am capable. I am productive. Positive affirmations are like a cheerleading squad in your mind, rooting for you every step of the way. In summary, Overcoming procrastination is about strategy and mindset. Break tasks into smaller parts. Use a planner or to-do list. Set realistic goals, reward yourself, use positive affirmations. With these strategies, you can conquer the mountain of procrastination. Remember, the key is to start small and build momentum. Don't rush to scale the mountain in one go. Instead, take it one hill at a time, steadily building your stamina and resilience. Before you know it, you'll be standing at the peak, looking down at all the tasks you've completed, feeling a sense of accomplishment. And that, my friends, is how you beat procrastination. Knowing the strategies isn't enough. You need to implement them. It's like having a map, but not setting out on the journey. The real work begins when you take that first step and commit to change. Overcoming procrastination is a test of consistency and perseverance. It's about sticking to your plans, even when the going gets tough or when you'd rather do anything but what you're supposed to. Remember, it's okay to experiment. Not every strategy will be a perfect fit for you. Some might resonate more than others. The key is to find what works best for you, to find your own rhythm. It's a process of trial and error, and that's perfectly fine. And lastly, be gentle with yourself. This is not a race. It's not about perfection, but progress. Every small step you take towards overcoming procrastination counts. It's about building momentum, one task at a time. So, keep going, keep growing, and keep taking those steps. To recap, overcoming procrastination involves understanding why you procrastinate, implementing strategies to combat procrastination, and being consistent. We've delved into the heart of procrastination, unmasking the common reasons why we put things off. It might be fear, perfectionism, or simply a lack of motivation. From there, we've explored a suite of strategies to keep procrastination at bay, prioritizing tasks, breaking them down into manageable chunks, and rewarding yourself for small victories are just a few of the tactics we've discussed. But remember, it's not a quick fix. Overcoming procrastination is a process that requires time, patience, and above all, consistency. It's about changing habits, shifting mindsets, and maintaining a positive attitude, even when progress seems slow. So, are you ready to say goodbye to procrastination? Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more practical tips and strategies. Thank you for watching.